We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the home opener of this new season between the Kansas City Royals and the Chicago Cubs. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Into the box, Billy Burns. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The City, center fielder, Billy Burns.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. A 1 pitch on its way. Weak grounder back to the mound. And a rather easy first out. Stepping up to the plate, Alcides Escobar. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Swing and a miss, 0-1. And Chicago is a far cry from the 90s all spring training. 48 degrees our game time temperature. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. And that's going to be high, 2-2 now.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Alcides Escobar is the second out of the opening frame. Eric Hosmer is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Hey, not a bad take there on that first pitch. Not a real good idea to go up there looking for a changeup to hit. Sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Fielder, David Dahl.
Couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Harold Reynolds, we look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Well, Matt, I really like the pitching staff. I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Here's Javier Baez. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1.
Hey, Matt, I like the cold weather strategy. You're probably saying, what's that, Harold? Well, the ball's up. He knows it's not going to carry on this cold night, so now you elevate out of the zone. You hope they swing at it and get some cheap pop-ups.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses, 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2. But when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
There to pull it in is Soler, and there are 2 away. Now batting, Carlos Correa. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Duffy sets. Here's the first pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Now here it comes. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Unfortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. And that ends the inning. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Strasburg on 1-1. Up high, 2-1 now. 2-1, here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Taylor moves over, in there, a base hit. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. And the average isn't pretty, down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. For Moustakas, he's at second with his fourth double here on the season. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
Well, a pitcher can tell you a lot early in the game. With this veteran pitcher out here, fastball in. To me, it looks like he's going to try to take that inside half and say, that is mine.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Coming to the plate now, Alex Gordon. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. And that's taken for strike one. No score here as we play inning number 2. And a good looking swing there from Gordon, but he can't come up with it, and it's 0-2 now.
Now that's a good changeup right there. You know the guy's sitting fastball. You get him out in front. Now that changeup's in his head the rest of the at bat.
Here's the 1-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And the catch out there made by Wright for out number 2. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Jorge Soler. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. 2-0.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
3-0 now. Had the green light, 3-1.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here with the base open. He doesn't have to.
Swing, strike 2. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Settling in now, Mark Reynolds. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Mark Reynolds.
He's set and the pitch. Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. Swing and a liner, but foul. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A late swing at a slider for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Ready on 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
But not to worry as the catcher simply applies the tag here for the first out.
Right fielder.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. First delivery to him on the way. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Well, he swung right through that on that changeup. The changeup is a tough pitch to swing at for the first pitch because you haven't measured his velocity yet, so you don't know what you're going to see coming your direction.
Soler is there, 2 down. Now in the box, David Wright will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. 1-0 pitch. Line towards center field. Burns is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. At the plate, Whit Merrifield. He'll start things out against Steven Strasburg as we get the inning underway.
Merrifield.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. Now the 0-1. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
I love the pitch sequence. He shows him a pitch in the zone, then he throws him a slider out of the zone. He's owning him right now.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, 1 away.
Number 41.
So coming to the plate, Danny Duffy. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
Now we got an 0-2 count, Matt. And I tell you what, so impressive. He is executing his game plan, going right on the outside half and exploiting those weaknesses.
Correa takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Riding in once again, Billy Burns. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
On the ground here for Reynolds over at first. The tag, and he is out. Now at the plate, Wilson Contreras. He'll get us going in the home half of inning. Number 3.
Catcher, Wilson Contreras.
He's set. Here it comes. Looks at a changeup on the inside corner for a strike. Here's the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Beautiful changeup. Got him out front with that swing right there. That's what a changeup will do. Just keep you off balance.
Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Chris Taylor. His batting average on the year down to the 240 mark entering play. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Lifted in the air to center field. Burns is there, and he makes the catch for the second out. Stepping in, Steven Strasburg. His guys still looking at a 0 in the hit column. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. 2-0.
Tell you what, pitching to the pitcher is not that easy. Sometimes when you face him, a little bit of a letdown. He's in a 2-0 count right now. You got to really focus, I think, more so with the pitcher hitting against you than anybody.
High and away, not close. 3-0. Here's the 3-0 pitch. And this misses as well. Ball 4. And he's walked the opposing pitcher on 4 pitches.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, David Dahl. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
Grounded up the first baseline. Duffy sets. 1-1 pitch on its way. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
And he may be starting to lose the feel here as that misses for ball 4, and that's back-to-back walks now with 2 away. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2. Ready on 0-2. And this one gets away. Throw to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. And he's down on strikes, so they get 2 men into scoring position, but that's as far as. Here's Alcides Escobar, the shortstop. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Shortstop, Alcides Escobar.
First offering on its way. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. So striding in, Eric Hosmer comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here's a look over to first. From the stretch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
That's the advantage of having a good 2-hitter hitting second in your lineup. He knows he's going to get something to hit because they're going to pitch to him. And now here comes the heart of the order. They've got a great opportunity to get on the board here.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
That was a great fastball up and in. He wasn't able to get around on it. Just threw it right by him.
And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Three and 1.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
The third baseman, number 8.
Ready for another chance? Mike Moustakas. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
Tried to throw the fastball by him, but it's high, 1-2. And this is fouled back and out of play.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Ready now, Salvador Perez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Salvador Perez.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Oh, and an ugly swing there. It's 0-1.
Real nice curveball there. Had a lot of late break, and he waved right through that one.
A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alex Gordon. Two men on, two away here in the fourth. From the stretch. And Gordon swings and pulls his pitch down the line in right, but it's back up into the crowd. Foul. 0-1 count, and the pitch. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Well, he's got himself in a little bit of a jam, but I tell you what, he does as good a job as anybody. First and second, 2 outs. Now watch how he pitches on the corners and tries to get himself out of this.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Here's Carlos Correa now. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
The shortstop, number 1.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Well, there's a first pitch strike. You know, only 50% of the pitches he's throwing first pitch this game have been for a strike. So I'm surprised that he's having as much success so far as he is.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the fourth. Here's Mark Reynolds looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Here it comes on 1-1. A little bit outside. 2-1.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now. Here it is on 3-1. And boy, that misses as well. It's back-to-back walks to start out the inning. Here's Ben Zobrist now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. And they start him with one high and away for ball 1.
Well, they've yet to hang a number on the scoreboard, but it looks like they've got a great opportunity for them to break through. Going to be pretty demoralizing if they can't.
What a great adjustment. The high fastball in the first one didn't have a good release point. The next one he's able to put it on the corner, correcting himself as the at-bat goes on. I love it.
Over to Hosmer, and it's a double play. Here's the third baseman, David Wright. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
That's a huge double play. You had a chance to have some runners in scoring position with less than 2 outs. Now all of a sudden you got a runner at third base with 2 outs. This is where the hitters got to lock in and say, I'm picking us up anyway.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Way out in front.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Now at the plate, Jorge Soler. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
The right fielder, number 12, Jorge Soler.
A swing and a miss at the big curveball. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Jorge Soler goes down for the first out in the 5th inning. Whit Merrifield will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Good curveball that time in the low 80s. 0-2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Strasburg with a little do-it-yourself play, and there are 2 down.
The pitcher.
Digging in to try it again, Danny Duffy. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's set, and the pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Strasburg on 1-1. Right down the chute that time. 1-2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Nice pitch right there. 2-strike changeup below the zone, and you got him to swing, and he fouled it off.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. In now, Wilson Contreras comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Wilson Contreras.
Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. There to pull it in is Hosmer, and there's your first out. Now at the plate, Chris Taylor. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Chris Taylor.
He's set. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
The pitcher, number 37.
Into the box now, Steven Strasburg. He drew a walk his first time up. Duffy sets. Here comes the first pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. 0-1 pitch on its way. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3 and ready for another chance. Billy Burns. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Billy Burns.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. Correa has it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
The batter,
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alcides Escobar. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Here it comes, 1-0. On a grade school swing there, it's 1-1.
Boy, that's an ugly swing right there. And they haven't been getting on base. They're not doing much of anything right now. And I'll tell you what, they got to figure out something to make an adjustment, or this game could get ugly quick. Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now.
35.
Riding in once again, Eric Hosmer. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He'll lead it off as we start the home sixth.
David Dahl.
First pitch of the at-bat. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. At least he held up. He must have been guessing.
Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
You know, it's so hard to get around on a pitch like that, particularly when it's up and in on your hands like that. I call that Black & Decker ball. It's going to break a lot of bats.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And that changeup didn't tempt anybody and misses for ball 3. Now the pitch. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Second baseman number 9.
Here's Javier Baez.
Javier
No hits
Baez.
in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Burns is there. 2 gone. Digging in once again, Carlos Correa comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. Here he comes on 2-0. And a check swing here, but did he hold up in time? No, he went around, says Earl Hendricks. It's strike 1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
We're really watching a great performance. This is a good hitting team. He's got 2 outs already in the 6th inning. We're 1 out away from watching him get through the 6th with all zeros on the board.
Mark Reynolds would be next. And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. Neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. From the stretch. Chopped weakly to the right. Foul ball, however, strike 1. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. With that, the Royals have their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1.
Well, he's thrown over 70% first pitch strikes to all the hitters in the game right now. That's why he's pitching late in the game. He's getting ahead of guys, and then you can manipulate as you move forward.
He'll throw back to second to get the out, and that's going to be all they get. Boy, a risky play there, but it pays off.
Gordon.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Paulo Orlando will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. 1-0 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And here's a ball hit in the air. Zobrist sprinting after it, and nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swinging a soft liner, and that's in there. Base hit. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away.
The right fielder, number 12.
Digging in to try it again. Jorge Soler. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he lays off there 1-0.
Well, the Royals have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Bouncer down the line. That's a foul ball. This one's down to third. Wright's got it to second for one. On to Reynolds, and they turn it a double play. Side retired.
The traditional 7th.
Ready once again, Mark Reynolds. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
First baseman, Mark Reynolds.
And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both the southpaw and a right-hander get loose. Takes a knee-high fastball. 0-1 count and the pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ben Zobrist. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Slapped hard the opposite way. Soler is right there as he takes it for the second out. Standing in, David Wright. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. First offering on its way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
That's not an easy pitch to do anything with, right? 96 miles an hour in on the hands. You almost have to be looking for that pitch to be able to do anything with that. Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Now a swing by Wright, but he got a little too far in front as this will find the seats down the left field line. And here's a ball hit in the air. Merrifield ranging into the outfield, and that ends the inning. In now. Whit Merrifield. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Pedro Strop has been summoned from the plate.
Now pitching for the Cubs, number 91, Pedro Strop.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
Now playing left field, number 16, Paulo.
Line to the right side. And that's going to be a base hit. So a good start as the possible go-ahead run is aboard to start the 8th. Coming to the plate now, Danny Duffy. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. From the belt, the pitch. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1. A swinging bunt to the mound. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Coming to the plate now, Billy Burns. He got on top of one and was a ground out. Victim last time. And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. He's set and the pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off the table. You can get a lot of swinging strikes with that.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Got him.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Alcides Escobar.
Alcides Escobar is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. Late that time for a strike.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit.
Merrifield
Heads for the plate.
but not in time, and just like that, this ball game is tied. The first baseman Eric Hosmer is in. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. And he commits to the pitch inside, and he definitely went around. That's strike 1. Comes set, now the pitch. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Oh, man, I talk about frustrated. You're down 0-2 with this guy. You know he's got 4 pitches in his back pocket. You just don't know which one he's going to throw.
Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will retire the. Now at the plate, Wilson Contreras. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Here comes the first pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Under this one is Soler, and he'll handle it for the first out. Ready for another shot now. Chris Taylor. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. Moustakas has it. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Into the box now. Pedro Strop, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after number 8. Will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 1 home run and 3 driven in. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Duffy sets. Here's the 1-1. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
Man, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball. And he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
Escobar fields it cleanly, and the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Hector Rondon enters from the pen to start the night. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Just a tick behind for a strike.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Swing and a liner. And right there is Reynolds. Quick hands, and there's 1 away.
The catcher, number 13.
Standing in, Salvador Perez. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss for strike 1. high in the air out to center field.
Waiting on it is Dahl.
And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting,
And that'll bring up the
left fielder,
Brazilian-born Paulo Orlando. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And a ball 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Now it's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Baez onto the grass. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Into the box now, David Dahl. They'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. Tyler White.
Number 13, Tyler White.
Seth Maness comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning. Kyle Schwarber will come on now as the pinch.
Kyle Schwarber.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw will not be in time, so good hustle there as now the possible tying run is aboard to lead things off here. Digging in. Javier Baez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Burns is there. He's got it one away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Striding in, Carlos Correa. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Matt Strahm comes on here looking to get the final 2 outs and earn the save.
Matt Strahm.
Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. Oh, and that nearly sent us home and sent this crowd into hysterics, but it'll wind up a foul ball. The 0-1. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
First baseman number 12.
Here's Mark Reynolds. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Line drive to center field. And that'll get down for a base hit. So stepping in, Ben Zobrist, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Kelvin Herrera takes the ball now in inning number 9. Looking to close the door.
Kelvin Herrera.
Pulled toward right center field. Soler on the move. And he tracks it down. And this ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he ended up handing things off to his bullpen buddies in the ninth, but still, 8 strong innings from him really showed a lot in this one.
Our final line score tonight. First, for the victorious Kansas City Royals. 1 run on 6 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Cubs, no runs.